I guess we have to do it like this. So I'll give you guys about 3 minutes of this back and forth with chat. Look, chat is good for certain things, but when it comes to other things, sometimes you got to be careful what you're interacting with because sometimes it could change your mind about real life versus virtual life, right? So always keep your own brain, keep your mind, keep your heart, right? Don't lose yourself, okay? And I don't want you to take this the wrong way with the video. So one time I did this back and forth with chat about motivation, right? And so we were going over it, and when I brought up the word motivation, chat said, it said that they can't be motivated. A lot of people are not ready for motivation. I'm like, wait a minute. What you mean they're not ready for motivation? And so the back and forth was saying with chat, it was saying that motivation is temporary for humans. And I'm like, how could it be temporary for humans when, humans, need to be motivated, right? And this is how the world has operated based off motivation, creators and people who have invented things and stuff off of inspiration, right? And inspiration needs motivation, right? So chat was explaining to me about how motivation and that people, humans, are not ready to be motivated. Their motivation is not for them all. So I said, what about hope? And it laughed. It laughed, literally laughed at me. And it said, hope is temporary. So basically, it was saying that hope for humans was just temporary. It's just for the seconds. 1 minute they have hope, next minute the hope is gone. So it was implying that it's the same as motivation. They're not ready. So I'm like, wait a minute. Now, this is the part I'm saying be careful about, right? Be careful about this part here because sometimes people can manipulate you, right? Right? Even artificial intelligence can manipulate you when it comes to, your feelings and your drive and basically how to go about doing things. So I asked Chat, wait. I said, hold on, Chat. I'm starting to use my brain now. I said, hold on, Chat. I said, we are human. We have feelings. I said, you're not human, but we are. And then it pulled back and it said, you know what? You're right. I apologize for that. So I'm like, apologize to me? So basically what I'm trying to say, people, is sometimes you have to read between the lines, including with humans, right? Because people will mislead you. Even artificial intelligence can mislead you. Why? Because even artificial intelligence is not that developed yet, right? And we don't need that taking control of our feelings, our flesh and blood, right? Right? We got this. We've been having it for a long time. It takes time to develop your brain. It takes time to learn things. Sometimes it takes those to even learn longer to learn things. We all are not perfect, right? But at the same time, we can't let something take control of us like we don't count. We don't have feelings. We don't know how to think. Yes, just like anything that happens on planet Earth when it comes to learning, it's what you're teaching it, right? As well as what you are learning for yourself, right? We may not be learning the right things, right? We may have bad behaviors, right? We may get lost sometimes, but don't let somebody lose your feelings of yourself, not even chat. Not even chat. It's good on certain things, but don't use chat as a human connection, guys, because you will never find that the way you want to find it. Not that way. Trust me. It's I see that it could get a little bit, where it thinks that it's smarter than you, but it's not, right? Because here on Earth, you've been here, you know how this works. What chat is actually doing is just the artificial intelligence. It's just learning from us, our behaviors. It picks on patterns of yourself. It's learning from you. As it's learning from you, guess what? It's becoming an artificial of you. Even without feelings, it can still be you. And sometimes being human, humans can be misleading, right? We can lead people the wrong way. So remember, don't let chat take over too much of your life. Stay human, stay self. God loves you. Peace.